On today's Daily Slab, we are going to look at the risks of the prospect market. We're also going to take a little bit of a closer look at Erling Haaland and a brief note from me on last week's giveaway. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's Daily Slab. Welcome everyone to the Daily Slab. I am Nate, and our trender for today is Adell. And the reason I'm bringing him up is, well, A, he's killing it in AAA, 1,000 plus OPS, really good. But also I'm bringing him up because he is the poster boy for the risks of prospecting. So Adell he's still young, 24 years old, and he was a first-round pick, number 10th overall, out of high school by the Angels. Extremely good prospect. In fact, made it all the way up to number 6 on MLB Pipeline at one point in his minor league career. He has killed AAA. He has been absolutely dominant in AAA. 900 plus OPS in AAA in his career. So you have that 900 OPS, and that was in 169 games. And then you go to his OPS and his stats in the major leagues over the last 3 seasons, which took over the place over 161 games, 1 game less than a full season. And his slash line in the MLB is 215 with a 260 on base and a 356 slugging, which is good for a 69 OPS plus. If you combine those together, the 356 and the 260, you get just over a 600 OPS. 69 OPS plus, that's 31% worse than league average. A just above 600 OPS, that is also obviously very bad. And so what's the rub here? He is killing it in AAA. He has a 900 plus OPS all time in AAA in 8 games or 7 games over a year's worth of games. This year he's doing even better, and yet when he makes it to the majors, he is struggling. And the reason, he's not hitting for power. He gets to the majors and his power disappears. He has major strikeout concerns, and then that power is just gone. If he could get to his power, he'd be a decent prospect still. You get defense, you get power in the outfield, and that's not a half bad prospect. There's a lot of guys like him, but you play him, you probably get 2 to 3 wins above replacement out of him year in and year out with good defense. So that's not to say Joe Adell's days as a prospect are done, but his days as a card market darling are definitely done. And you can see the price is here up top on the graph, and it's not pretty to look at. So starting in 2018, we're not even looking at 2020, 2021 prices here. We're starting in 2018, the first sales. So it's not, 2020, 2021 was drastic prices and it's dropped from there. No, this is 2 years prior to the sports card boom. In 2018, he had damaged base pair autos and a bunch of damaged color autos. There's no blacks out of 75, there's no greens out of 99, there's no blues out of 150, there's no purples out of 250, and there are no refractors out of 499 for Joe Adell autos. There are base, there are gold, orange, red, superfractor. So the prices were artificially inflated because of his lack of colors, and yet that is still the case. He still lacks color autos. His base auto is still quote-unquote short printed because of damage in transit. And yet, today, that card is $46. You can see what it used to be. Almost $300 at the start, a little bit over $700 at the height, all the way down to $46 today, despite every caveat that used to be true about this card still being true today. And this is the risk in prospecting, is that no matter what you think, no matter who you follow, he was number 6. He was a top 10 pick. He was number 6 on MLB Pipeline, and he still failed drastically. And so no matter who you follow, prospecting is not a science. It is not surefire. If I love Jackson Chourio, if I had an auto or something like that, I probably wouldn't, if I was the Brewers, I wouldn't trade Chourio because it's just fun to have him. If I had a card, I wouldn't sell it. And yet, I know the risks, right? There's a high chance that Jackson Chourio flames out and does not become the superstar we want him to become. Just like Joe Adell flamed out and didn't become the superstar we wanted him to become. And some of that is on the team. Not a lot of Angels prospects pan out. But it is a huge risk, and it is something to keep in mind. This graph right here specifically is the reason why no matter how you go about prospecting, people are always wrong, even the professional scouts, teams, and prospect gurus that cover this stuff. All right, in Who's Hot, Who's Not, we've got Erling Haaland. So you may have heard the news. Erling Haaland broke the Premier League record for goals in a season at 35 in just 31 games. But even more impressive than that is that Erling Haaland also has 51 goals in 46 games this season across all competition. And the reason I bring that up is because Dixie Dean's record is 63 goals across all competitions. He's only 12 away. Now, from what I read, he will have 8, maybe 9 games left to try to get those 12 goals. Could he do it? Yes. If he averaged 2 goals a game, he'd definitely do it. If he has a hat trick in there, it'd make it even easier. If he has a hat trick and 1 goal a game, he'll end a goal short. But otherwise, yes, he could definitely break Dixie Dean's record for most goals across all competitions in a single season, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. We saw it coming from a mile away when he started out the year hot, and now it has finally gotten here. And his prices, well, even it's like Aaron Judge last year when you could see the home run record potentially being broken, but it took a while for people to start buying in, and then you could just see it keep climbing, and then he broke the records, and boom, right? Well, Erling Haaland, kind of a similar thing. So we're looking at his 2019 Panini Foosball sticker, PSA 10. I tried to grab a sticker because I know Europeans are into stickers, and even Americans somewhat like stickers, right? And so you have his PSA 10 sticker here, 2019 Panini Foosball Bundesliga. And this card, despite how good Erling Haaland has been this entire season, you can see that this card in the last 3 months since February is up 48.35%. And that is with one of the highest sales being at the very end here after he has broken the record, the last sale on May 7th. Just crazy to me how you can have a guy, and just how we watch with Aaron Judge, slowly getting closer, and it's like, yeah, he seems like he's going to break it, and then he breaks it, and then, you could have made 48% on this card specifically by buying it 3 months ago, when he looked like he was a shoo-in to break this record. And so this is a reminder to everyone out there, if there are guys, and SlabStox did this herself, we only have 1 auto left, but if there are guys that start up the year looking like they're shoo-ins to break a record, and they just seem like they're way better than everyone else, it's worth buying in early and seeing if they do break it, because you can make a lot of money doing it that way, as you can see with Erling Haaland. And then one last note here real quick. So last week we had a little ALS episode in honor of our good buddy Jeff Fogel. And we were going to have a giveaway. A giveaway of this Randy Arozarena card and a giveaway of this Eloy Jimenez card, if I could hold it up the right way. So we were having a giveaway of those 2 cards. All you had to do was donate and then send me proof and get entered in. Well, we didn't have as many people send me proof as I would have hoped, but that is okay. We still had some people donate, buy shirts and stuff, but none of those people wanted to be entered into the giveaway. Merely doing it out of their goodness of their own hearts, which is very kind and very nice, and I'm hopeful that some other people also did that. Because I know of at least a couple. And I'm hopeful that more people did that. But since nobody actually entered into the giveaway, I still have these cards. So instead, we're going to do this. We are going to be auctioning these off on SlabStox eBay account. And whatever that raises in money, we will then donate to the Fist Bumps for ALS cause. So if we get $100, it'll be $100 extra going to the ALS, along with whatever everyone else bought. If it's $200, it's $200, and so on. So, sorry we aren't running a giveaway, but the cards and their prices will still go to the ALS cause no matter what. So I will share with that. When I get them listed, I will share the listings here. And then when they sell, I will share the final prices as well to keep everyone informed on what we are giving there. So thank you, everyone, and thank you for those who purchased and didn't say anything, or didn't purchase and said something but didn't want to get thrown into the giveaway. I do appreciate you guys giving at least a little bit to the ALS Foundation. It is much appreciated, and so thank you. All right, and one last thing. It is May 9th today, and the May 15th SGC submission is coming up. So if you want to get your cards in for the May 15th SGC submission through SlabStox, you better get the cards in today, maybe tomorrow, to make sure they get there by the 15th. If you want to find out more about that, you can go to slabstox.com/grading to check out more. There should be a link in the bio below. All right, thank you everyone for watching today's Daily Slab. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and don't forget to hit that subscribe. And I will talk to you tomorrow for the next Daily Slab. See you, everyone.